Hi guys, it's the pretty face again. Today we'll be dealing with subject of the formula, so come closer. Now a lot of you guys have been emailing me telling me that you want financial math and annuity. It was Buntle Khosana, if I got the surname right. So I'm going to teach you about the subject of the formula because it's pretty important when it comes to financial math. They will not give you that in the question paper that you'll be provided with when you're writing your test, so it's pretty important. So now, what is the subject of a formula? Usually a formula consists of an equal sign which has two sides. For instance, it's ax plus y is equals to mb minus c, for instance. Now a subject of the formula means you have to equate one of these letters, either a, x, y, m, b, or c, on one side, which will be equal to everything else on the other side. Now an example would be to make y. When they say make y the subject of the formula, this is what you'll do. You'll transpose this thing, the whole ax, to the other side. And remember that when you transpose it, since it's positive, it's going to change the sign. So what you do is that y is equals to mb, which is this and that, minus c, and all of that, minus ax. Now you see y is on one side, which makes y the subject of the formula. There are a lot of rules here, but all of them are pretty easy. Now, for instance, if they want you to make, let me see, what, x, the subject of the formula, this is what you'll do. You write this formula as it is. Ax plus y is equals to mb minus c. So you first take this positive y to the other side, right? Good. So you're gonna be left with ax is equals to mb minus c. Is it positive or negative y? Negative. Good. Now remember that we want to be left with x as the subject of the formula, not ax. So what you're going to do, since you have two of these on this side and there's no plus or negative sign, what you do is you divide by whatever you want to get rid of. So since you want to get rid of a, you divide by a here, and then divide this whole thing by a, because what you do on the left hand side you also do on the right hand side. Got it? Good. Then a will cancel a here, and then it's gonna be x is equals to mb minus c minus y. Did you get that? Now there is one that is, well, I would say common, pretty common if you ask me. When they say x squared is equal to, for instance, 4, or let me just use a letter instead of a number, is equals to m. Now if you want to make x the subject of the formula instead of m, we will not use x squared. What we will do here is that we have to get rid of this 2 here, this power here, we have to get rid of. So what you're going to do, in order to remove a power is removed by half of whatever it is. So since it's x to the power 2, no, it's not half, it's gonna be half if it's 2. So you're gonna add 1 over 2 here. Now since you did this here, you're also going to do it here on the right hand side rather. So it's going to be m 1 over 2. And then these 2 will cancel this one, and then you'll be left with x is equals to m to the power half. Now m to the power half can be also written as the square root of m. Now if you had x to the power 16, for instance, and m, you're still going to do the same thing. It's going to be m 16 in brackets 1 over 16, and then it's x, sorry, x 16. Then you're going to do the same thing here. It's 1 over 16, and then this is going to cancel this one out, so you'll be left with x is equals to m to the power 1 over 16, which could be written as the 16th root of m. Now anything to the power 1 over whatever is the root of that whatever. So if it's 1 over 100, it's going to be the 100th root of whatever thing you have. Did you get that? Good. Now let's go to division. If you have x over y is equals to a over b, for instance. Now when it comes to division, you are going to multiply with the inverse of whatever it is you want to get rid of. So let's say they say get rid of y and make x the subject of the formula. What you're going to do is write x over y. Now since this y is below, you're going to multiply by y over 1. And then what you do on the left hand side, you also do on the right hand side, which is a over, it's not 9, a over b multiplied by the same thing you wrote here. You don't change anything, not even the sign. Y over 1. And then what will happen is that this y will cancel this one, and then you are left with x is equals to that, which is a y over b. Please make sure that you understand this, because it's pretty important when it comes to financial math. Financial mathematics will require a lot of things from you, and this is the basic step that you need to know. It's a must know. Now if you do not understand this, please make sure you watch the previous videos, because they do talk a little about this. Now I was just telling you everything in detail, and if you want to follow our videos, you can follow us on EduSpot, South Africa, on Facebook, and on YouTube. It's EduSpot South Africa. Please make sure that you click the subscribe button below. Not sure if it's below or on top on your computer or phone. Subscribe and you'll be notified when more and more videos. Now the next video you should watch here is financial math, compound and simple interest, and then we'll move on to annuity later. Till next time, goodbye.